Free speech is under attack everywhere. In Europe, they're putting people in jail for basic truth. If one of your family members was raped by a roving gang of migrant thugs, and you say they shouldn't even be here, you get thrown in jail. The rapists get an apology and get let off. Think about that. That's happening right now in the UK. Do not let that happen to America. We are the last stand for common sense, for free speech, for truth, and for decency. Do not squander that.
You guys are a serious tribute to everything that Charlie stood for. The last time I gave a big speech was actually right here in Phoenix at his memorial, and it was a little bit of a different feeling. But to see this many young, patriotic Americans in a room, record numbers for Turning Point, just shows what's going on. Charlie's courage is why you guys are all here. His willingness to lead, to push people through is incredible. And honestly, I was concerned. I was worried. I was worried that without Charlie, this room would go out like it was 10 years ago when we started this incredible voyage, and it would dissipate. But this is literally double what it was last year, and that was a record. So that is a testament to you, to your patriotism, to your bravery, to your resolve, and to everything that Charlie stood for. So you guys fired up? You guys having some fun? How many students are in the room right now? Raise your hands. I feel good, guys. I feel good about the future. Who's ready to take the next step and start a Turning Point chapter at a college that perhaps isn't there already? Who's doing it at high schools right now? I love this. Guys, we cannot sit this one out, okay? Everything depends on it. The future of our country, our children, Western civilization. It's now on all of you.
We don't owe the world a thing. We owe Americans their American dream, and we intend to fulfill that. It sounds tough, but we deserve it for the future, for the next generation, for all of you who are going to take on the mantle and lead this country to continued greatness. Outside of God, family, and country, for Charlie, something he fought and something he died for was free speech. Free speech is alive and well in 2025. Charlie rejected the notion of being canceled for what you thought, for having that dialogue. Charlie, on it every day, he opened up one of the largest platforms in the world to those who despised him most. He allowed them to speak. He had that dialogue. They killed him for it. They killed him for it. Not because he was so radical, but because he was so effective. When people were able to hear both sides of an argument, wow, it's amazing what happens. For years, we've fought the censorship complex. We've fought the mainstream media. People couldn't even get basic truth out there. What binds us together, what matters more than the disagreements, is the ability to have that discourse. The real enemy, it's not Steve Bannon or Tucker Carlson or Ben Shapiro. It's the radical left that murdered Charlie and celebrated it on a daily basis. Free speech is under attack everywhere. In Europe, they're putting people in jail for basic truth. If one of your family members was by a roving gang of migrant thugs, and you say they shouldn't even be here, you get thrown in jail. The rapists get an apology and get let off. Think about that. That's happening right now in the UK. Do not let that happen to America. We are the last stand for common sense, for free speech, for truth, and for decency. Do not squander that. We have to live that freedom every day. You guys are Charlie's legacy. You're also the biggest beneficiaries of his movement, of his ideas. You guys are going to be doing this when I'm probably long gone. That matters. Don't squander that opportunity. Keep that wave going. For the kids who haven't even been born yet, for the children that you're going to all have, that hopefully you're mostly too young. I'm looking around, it's pretty young to have that going. It's why I got into this. When Charlie and I met back in 15 and 16, and we're spending all this time together, I had no idea. I was a real estate developer from New York. We built buildings. But when I saw what the other side was willing to do, how they were so glib about just destroying our country, he said, we have to fight. We have to engage. This isn't just a conference, guys. It's a movement. Charlie built this for you, and as I said in my eulogy to Charlie, we are now all Charlie. There's not one person. There's not one person that's going to replace Charlie Kirk, but if each one of us take a fraction of what he was able to do, a fraction of his energy, his passion, his intelligence, and we come together, the movement that he wanted to achieve is totally doable, guys. Join a Turning Point chapter. If your school has one, get involved. If it doesn't, start one. Bring 5 friends. Build more. That's how we win. Become unafraid. And if you're in this room, you've already taken those steps. You've done that. But you need to open the door for others. You need to make it okay for them to take that step. Get out there. Do it on college campuses, in classrooms, in conversations. Don't ever, ever give up.
Subscribe to One India and never miss an update. Download the One India app now.